Hey everyone, I'm Natalie from Sette Design, and I'm here in my painting studio in Napa Valley, and I'm going to try today to bleach this wood lighter. I've never done it before. I am a professional painter by trade. I paint houses, interiors, exteriors, commercial, residential, furniture, art. I paint the art here and I ship it out all over the country. So I love to paint everything. And I am here to encourage you to be creative. Whatever your creative project is, I'm hoping this channel will encourage you. I see that it's on trend right now, lighter wood. I have my paintings at a French antique store here in Napa Valley, and they will bring in big old French antique tables and lighten the wood. So we're gonna give it a go and see what happens. I'm excited. First thing I'm gonna do is sand it all down. Here it shows all the imperfections before I've sanded it and before I've bleached it. Look, there's a little skateboard dude also. That's a design of a skateboarder brand. My nephew is Walker Ryan, who's a famous skateboarder. So I'm just going to do what I can. If it doesn't come off and if it doesn't bleach off, that's that. Okay, here's the trunk sanded down. You can see that the red ink, whatever that is, didn't go away. It looks worse almost. But the down here, the skateboarder dude is gone. There's still a little bit there. And now I'm going to use this wood bleach, oxalic acid. I don't know how to pronounce that. So I'm adding a tablespoon of this. I'm being very careful not to touch it. Add a tablespoon of this, okay, to about 30 ounces of hot water. And then I'm going to scrub the piece down. Okay, I have my crappy things. They fall down, so they're not very effective, but I'm going to try this. Let's see. If it's going to work. Oops. I touched it. I gotta wash my hands. Okay, so here's kind of where my problem began, because on the bottle or the container it said to use a brush. But I think looking back that I would use a sponge, one of those sponges that have a rough side to it. And I wouldn't have got it this wet, because what's going to happen is the wood's going to start to warp. And at this point, although if I hadn't have done this, maybe it wouldn't have been as successful, as it becomes. So here we go. We'll wait and see. Okay, want a reason to like and subscribe? Ready? Here we go. It's the golden time of year. No grapes left. Harvest is going on. We just have to appreciate the little moments. That's my MO right now. Here it is, once over, scrubbed with the bleach. That red is still there, and we're going to see what it looks like drying now. It does seem to be bleaching. Now it's drying, so the wood's wet and dark, but we'll see. So they say you can do it up to 3 times. It does look like it's getting lighter. We'll see. I wish that the red had come off more. Let's see if I can film and show you, because what I'm doing is really scrubbing hard on this to try and get that line. It is getting much better. I mean, look at this. Okay, now we've got, you know, not natural light, still drying, but the bleach is totally working, but I can't seem to get rid of this red. Look, it looks worse. I think what I did was double the recipe. I did about 14 ounces of hot water to a tablespoon of bleach, or this oxalic acid. See, I'm scrubbing that really hard. Sorry, I'm filming badly. I washed it down with warm water, which I wouldn't recommend you do for your furniture, but I didn't want the bleach to be near me in any way. It was sort of icky. It's drying now, and then I took a rag and, you know, wiped it down. And I'm gonna water down my terrace now a bit too. So I'm really excited, but I think you could, they suggest you wash it down with a little bit of baking soda and warm water and do it like 3 times. So I just voted for dumping it with water, warm water. And this wood is so old and beautiful that I think it's going to stay in place. But a bit of a risk to do. I don't recommend it. So then I ended up weighing down the warped wood with paint cans and books and boxes. And it did eventually straighten out. And I think I clamped the side. I know I clamped the sides too with big clamps. And then I had the idea to put peppermint tea brewing inside and make the drying wood absorb the peppermint smell. I'm gonna drink a cup myself. And in the end, I love my fabulous disaster, and I think it's a successful look. If you didn't have pink ink all over it, then you wouldn't have that issue. I think that it works like a wood brightener, and therefore it brightened the pink or red ink. But I love a patina, and now I can just get my cappuccino coffee rings on it.